Hi everyone, thanks for joining me for today's video. My name is David. This channel is DeMars Coaching. This is a video about borderline personality disorder. I have a playlist with many more if you're interested in watching them, learning more about it, this disorder. And I'm talking about self-sabotaging behavior. Obviously, this isn't exclusive to people with this disorder. It's just extremely common. Extremely common. And I know most of you are watching have had someone with this disorder you believe you have in your life or currently do. And you want to learn more about maybe what was going on in your relationship and why and stuff like this. And I get questions, and I just recently got a question asked somebody asked me to do this video, so I am. Self-sabotaging behaviors, not exclusive to people with this disorder. Many of you may have c-ptsd. It may be very common that you also have self-sabotaging behaviors, so I think this may be beneficial in more than one way. Self-sabotaging behaviors causes problems in our daily life and our goals, our future life. The biggest areas that we see this in, the worst, right? The most extremes would be living and job and relationships. That's why you guys are watching this, relationships. We're all guilty of this, all of us. We've all self-sabotaged in one form or another. And most or all of us are not aware of it, that we've done it or that we are doing it. You could take something small, like something I see common. The most common abused or used drug is caffeine. And a lot of you have problems with sleep, but you drink caffeine. You may not be aware that it stays in your body up to 15 hours, but I still see people, drinking caffeine at night and they can't sleep. I mean, that's total self-sabotaging, isn't it? I'm going to drink something that keeps me up, but I want better sleep. That's my goal. See how it interferes with goals? So some of the most common forms we'll see are perfectionism, procrastination. I don't want to do it. That's why we procrastinate. Self-medication, comfort eating or stress eating. Self-injury, cutting, borderline, very, 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 very common. We are not always aware of these behaviors, but we can all correct them. That's what's important to know. Borderline personality disorder could be someone's base diagnosis, but there's going to be many, many more problems. A lot of doctors don't even diagnose clients with the disorder. They're more focused on problems in their life and fixing other problems and disorders in their life. We can do this through therapy, for sure, and don't even need a therapist. Motivational coach would be great for this, to really shine light on your behavior, mindfulness. Something you guys can try to do if you're having problems with this is it's stress related. So when you guys have or feel that you're stressed, right? Say at night, you're winding down, you're having a little sleep ritual before you go to bed or something, you're gonna write your list of what you have to do tomorrow, things like this. Why don't you write down something that was stressful today, if you had a stressful situation, and write down what you did about it. What was your reaction? What did you do about it? And then figure out if that serves you well or if you'd rather do something different. Okay? Might not seem like very helpful, but it can be very helpful. Writing is great. We need to be more self-aware. One way to do that is have it right out in front of us. Yeah? So why? These are problems that can begin in childhood, right? These are conditional responses, maybe stress-related, anxiety. I tell you guys that anxiety, all forms are from our childhood. Could be struggling with cravings, addictions with food, drugs, alcohol, gambling, things that are bad for our health, relationship, finances. And then there's subtle behaviors. Maybe just dysfunctional and distorted beliefs in oneself or another person or the relationship. Underestimating yourself. Yeah, narcissists aren't guilty of that. They overestimate, right? But underestimating yourself and self-doubt can lead big time to self-sabotaging. Not regulating emotions, right? Reacting emotionally too quick, too fast, and then have regrets, remorse, shame, and guilt. So some other examples here I have borderline self-sabotage, self-criticism, right? I mean, way to sabotage someone else and just sit there and talk bad to them, tell them they're bad and ugly and stupid and can't do it, right? But something I hear people say, I can't do that. Once you say that, it's done. That's it. You're right. You can't. Maybe start trying to say, I can. Okay? But not too much. Unattainable goals set too high. That's the borderline. I want to do this and I want to do that. Or maybe they're in therapy. Yes, I get it. I'm going to do this. Sounds great. I'm so motivated. I'm so excited. But it's just too much. It's not realistic. Set too high. Number 3, relationships. Just some behaviors, self-sabotaging behaviors borderlines are guilty of in relationships. Some, not all borderlines. Make that clear. False accusations. Maybe it's paranoid, maybe it's delusional, maybe just fear of abandonment, but accusing the other person of false and denying things you did, not taking responsibility, blaming others, triangulating, adding other people to your relationship, talking about your relationship to other people. Toxic people are so guilty of that, so guilty. My friend said this, my therapist said this, and there's an appropriate time. And you talk to about your relationship in therapy, you don't come back and say, my therapist said this, and use that as a tool or as a weapon to control and manipulate. Cheating, obvious sabotage. You could betray someone maybe more than cheating with another person. And then hurting yourself, not taking care of yourself, hospitalization. All the focus and all the tension will be on you and not the other person, not the partner. Or if you are the other person, all the attention will be on the person with borderline and not you, not your life, what you need to do, your commitments, your responsibilities, your future, your goals, your plans, and your values, your moral values. Not contributing financially, right? Having problems with work, stuff like that, not working, not getting a job, not helping. You're just sabotaging that relationship. Secrets. Keeping secrets, not communicating, not telling the other person how you feel, not expressing, not asking for what you want and need. Sabotage. Most important thing we need to do, and you're not going to do it, it's done. Done, guys. Someone's not doing that. Someone's quiet, the quiet borderline, not sharing, not telling you, I'm fine, it's okay, nothing. Sabotage. Totally sabotaging the relationship. Number 4, therapy. Obviously, therapy can be very beneficial, but not if someone's not committed, like someone with borderline personality disorder, someone that's not telling the truth, someone that's keeping secrets, someone that's letting their paranoia and delusional thoughts get the best of them, not sticking with it. That is the most common. I don't like this therapist. No, this therapist rubs me the wrong way. This therapist abused me. This therapist did that. And never staying with one for very long because they need years of it. Not finishing tasks, goals, projects, school, financial obligations can ruin your relationship, as you, I'm sure, can see how that can happen. Work. Sabotaging work can ruin a relationship, can't it? Being late for work, not taking breaks, pushing self too hard, promising too much to the boss, right? Overselling yourself. And don't forget, these are high conflict personality types, and boy, will it come out at work. They may have problems with their coworkers, their boss. They may be suing someone, taking someone to court and lose. Number 7, self-esteem. And I'm going to go through these 3. These are common. These can apply to all of us. I just want you guys to know this. Self-esteem is lowered by comparing ourselves to others. Borderlines are so guilty of that. Constantly comparing themselves to others. Number 8, self-respect. Staying in neglectful or abusive, toxic relationships, even if you're causing it or someone else causing it, lowers self-respect. Number 9, self-worth. Self-neglect, not taking care of yourself and getting distracted by outside things like jobs, total borderline, right? Not focus on not prioritize what's really important, me, my mental health. And using, no, I'm going to work right now, and I'm going to do this right now, and I got to help somebody else right now, and just never really getting to it. Jealousy. Someone who's jealous gets bad enough, you will ruin that relationship. Energy levels. not taking care of self, stress, being negative all the time, and not getting enough sleep. Yeah, right? Biggest problem, lacking self-awareness, guys. So mindfulness is what we need to stop behaviors, because mindfulness is awareness of our behaviors, of what we're doing. Okay, I give you a little exercise you can try to do that will help. But self-awareness, I need to be aware of how I feel. And I think that's our really biggest problem, isn't it? If we're being abused, if we're being neglected, we're not, right from the beginning in childhood, we're not paying attention. There's no attention on our emotions, so we don't have attention on our emotions. We're not really in touch with how we feel. We neglect and minimize, and we're ashamed and guilty of our own feelings and emotions. But if we can at least feel when we're stressed, we can at least start understanding what we're doing about it and correct it, which we all can. Okay? Anybody that wants coaching, you can find me at daviddemars.com. The link is right down below. I appreciate thumbs up. Comment down below. Ask me questions. Share your own examples, please. I can't wait to hear your personal examples. I really do appreciate when you share them. Thanks, guys. Love yourself first. I'll see you again later. Bye.